All right, give me a few minutes to get set up here. Got my lymphoma shirt on today, so maybe you guys will feel sorry for me. You'll feel sorry for me twice because I got to shave this off. Oh my God. It's we're a little bit early. Some of you are probably preoccupied. Nancy, I see it should be interesting, huh? And you're driving home, Lynn. Hey, Scott. Got the popcorn ready. Hey, Theo, how are you doing? Let me get my stuff organized here. We're a couple minutes early, about 5 minutes. All right. His air conditioner went off, so that's good. I'll put this over here. My table is getting filled up with things. I've got all kinds of stuff sitting here now. Hey, Rich, how are you? Watching the parade and popping in. Okay, Sue. Hey, Stuart. This is all because of you. Just remember that. Now, see, see, when this gets shaved, see, I don't have an upper lip. Like my upper lip is really thin. I think I got that from my mom's side, my grandfather's side. So that's why I usually wear a mustache. So the last time it was off was, and that's why I wore this shirt. Because I think the last time, actually, I just made that up. But a coincidence was the last time that I had no mustache was in 2014 when I had my lymphoma. Because once I started taking the chemo, all the hair and the mustache and all that was gone. So, yeah. So it's been that long, I think. I can't remember another time when I shaved it. JNP96. Bill, how are you doing? Kathy, Flag Day. Yeah, we keep our flag out all the time. Most of the neighbors do here. I know most of the neighbors either they're in the military or were in the military. So yeah, they got their flags. Across the street, he's got his Marine flag out as well because his son, someone in his family, I thought it was his son, it might not be, was in the Marines too. Thought you had lost a pet. No, that's this pet right here. Oh my gosh. Alton, how you doing? Where it's been so hot, it put me in the mood to watch Dwayne. Oh, it's been hot, huh? Yeah, I started catching up. I got caught up on a few videos today. Susan B, how are you? Yeah, I saw a couple. Me and Mrs. Buzz watched a couple. And then we got doing some other stuff. So I did catch up on a couple. Not as many as I wanted to, though. And there's still some that don't come into my feed, which disappoints me. And I don't know why. The whole YouTube algorithm is just so weird anymore. Just really strange. Yeah, so last weekend we had it was a interesting time because Friday we had to do this mediation thing for a lawsuit that we had filed. And we ended up after 9.5 hours, we ended up with a resolution, not one that we were happy with. And I'm sure the other person wasn't happy either, but I will tell that story at some point. It's interesting, and it does have to do with retirement. It's kind of a be careful of scenario, and I think you should know about it. Yeah, you won't get all the details, but I won't bore you with all the details. But there is things that, as you get older, you need to look out for. So, yeah, and then Saturday, my son-in-law's parents came in from Tennessee, and for my son-in-law and my daughter's wedding reception. They got married in November, but they pulled off this wedding reception, which I did a live, a short live, 4-minute live, just to show you what it looked like. And so we did that, and then we just been doing all kinds of stuff this past weekend. This week we kind of settled down just a little bit, and that's good. So, hey, Noreen and Sherry, how are you guys doing? Hey, Arlene. Yeah, so cartoon, I always do that. You know, I should just think opposite. Think opposite. So if I want to go, see, I just thought opposite. Cartoon Mark, that's the one. If you guys remember, live a little while ago, last Saturday? No, 2 Saturdays ago. So we didn't have one last Saturday, did we? No, because we were at the party, right? We were out to dinner. I'll get it straight. Angela, how are you doing? Yeah, so Cartoon Mark did this character of me, and that's what he does. So if you get a chance to check out his channel, maybe he'll even, you give him $1,000, he'll do one for you. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I just thought it was pretty cool. So again, I put it up just so you guys could see. And that's, I'll get to see my mustache. I'll just point both ways. That way I stay, I'm correct all the time. Yeah, he did that. And he did it real fast, He just did it super fast, which I thought was really, really interesting too. Now, yeah, he did speed up the video, but so maybe it took a little bit longer than what he showed, obviously. But yeah, it was pretty nice of him. I really appreciate that too. I'd like to buy one of those lymphoma aware. I don't know where I got it, Theo. I don't remember where I got it because remember that was like 14 years or 11 years ago now. So I don't know, where did I get this? It might have been on Amazon. I mean, you could find everything on Amazon. So what the heck, right? Hey, Paul and Carl, how you doing? Yeah, that was great work. Where is Captain Billy today? I did that video from the garden, and he lives by Menards, which is in the Parma area, I think. Because if he works at Menards, if that's true, he must live in that area. Parma is a huge city near Menards, so it's could be outside of that. I don't know, but yeah, one thing is chrome balls and pink flamingos. That's what Parma is known for. As a matter of fact, somebody stole their, I think it's a 10-foot pink flamingo. It was two guys stole it and they found out about it. Never a dull moment in Parma. That's AMRAP spelled backwards. David, how are you doing? Barbie doll, how are you? Yeah, so I don't know if so we've been busy, and I don't know if who's going to show up tonight. 89 people here so far. I'll tell you what, as soon as we get to 100 people on here, I'll just go ahead and shave it off. I want to get it done and over with. This could be the shortest live ever. Who knows? Because if I don't like it. Did you get all the tomatoes planted? No. It started raining and drizzling yesterday, and the bugs got to me. I forgot about the bugs. So I still got 20 some plants to go, and then it rained all last night, all this morning. So that garden's going to need a day or two, and then I'll put them in there. Got my Ego self-propelled. Cool. Gave me a second battery as part of the package. Wow, that's a great deal. And I think the reason Ego could be doing that is, and I could be wrong, is because they have so many different, they have I think they got, let's see, they have a snowblower, they have a weed whacker that take the same battery, which is kind of cool. You see the still commercials out there now where they're taking it from one unit and putting it into another and another. I think Ego is doing the same thing. They're all doing it. But that's good. I'm glad you bought that. That's really good. Cindy. And I'm on live chat. Yeah. You got a lot of rain too. Hey, Jerry B. Yeah, Theo, the ego. Now, I kept saying mine was 6 or 7 years old. So I I found out that I didn't even, I swear, sometimes I do the dumbest things. I didn't even register the thing. So I paid like 600 some dollars for it, never even registered it because I called them and they were so cool, or nice, I should say. I called up Ego and you talk to a person that speaks English very well. So it's probably in the United States, which was a change because I was just on the phone with Mint Mobile and I was on the phone with someone else and I could barely understand them. I mean, I'm here to tell you, I know everybody needs a job, but man, it's tough when you can barely understand what they're saying. And I have to, keep asking them, what you say? I'm not clear. And Ego, they had somebody that sounded like my mom, it was great. But I found out that my Ego mower, I looked on the back of it and it was produced in January of 2021. So I think I bought it in spring of 2021, maybe. So this thing's not that old. So it's only, I'm thinking 6 or 7 years. Maybe it's going on 4 years. So that's interesting. I think it's too late to plant tomatoes, at least here in Texas. Yeah, it could be, but remember, mine are not, I'm not planting them from seed. My plants are already this big. So it's just a matter of putting them in there. When you retired, did you have a pension or 401k that you moved over to an IRA? Nope. I did have a pension. Or I should say I did have an IRA. I didn't have any pension. So yeah, 100 times. So let's do it. Okay, we are over 100. Oh, okay. Oh, you got rain down in Louisiana. Okay, customer service in the USA. Yeah, I know. 104. I know I'm getting there. Jesus, 109 now. Only 31 likes though. I mean, seriously, if you're gonna watch, you should try to like. Well, maybe you don't like it. That's right. I forgot. Oh, you got an Ego last month. What, the mower? Cool. That's really cool. So this is Mrs. Buzz's towel, and of course it's stuck in my chair. There we go. I think she uses this for hair coloring. Stuart, I can't believe it. Now remember, Stuart. Now, anybody who has not seen this before or doesn't know why we're doing this, I kind of made a challenge. Said for $100 I would do it. I would shave it off. I think in 5 seconds, Stuart and Flip Flops sent $100. Astro, and I forget, retired Astro or whatever. I forget his handle, but he put in $10. And then I think Katie put in $2 not to do it. So I thought it was kind of funny. But anyway, so Stuart, I don't get that $100. I only get a portion of that, which was kind of interesting because, the 100 plus the 10, that's 110, 112. I think I got like 53 or 58 out of that. I have to look. I have to double check because there's somewhere I can go look for that. But man, YouTube takes a nice chunk out of that. It's unbelievable. All right. Geez, Kentucky. Holy cow. So I don't sponsor any products, but I use Sensitive Skin Edge. Edge for your mustache protection. Like I said, I got too much junk on this table. So it comes out like that. No straight blade. No, I'm too scared. No, I can't even do this in this because everything's opposite. Oh, this should be funny. This should be funny. I do have a little bowl of water here. That's what I'm using. I don't want to, I could set it on this. Hold on a minute. I should probably set it on this here. That would be better. Okay. And my Gillette Fusion 5-blade razor. Buy these at Walmart, Sam's Club, or anywhere there's a sale. Let's see. I should have brought a mirror, huh? I'm going to try to do this in the screen. I don't think I can do it. Wait, wasn't there $200 if I just did half? I needed running water out here. Oh, I can't see. It's so hard to do it like this. This is crazy. It has a new blade in there too. A 5-blade Fusion. I have never done this in this particular fashion. No, I'm not doing a hair trimmer. That's boring. Either all or nothing. You put a nice sharp 5-blade in there, it does the job, let me tell you. I love this Fusion, actually. Not that I'm getting paid by them, but I do love it. It's a great razor. Did I cut myself yet? I can't tell. You see blood? I don't want no Hitler mustache either. I better cut that middle quick. How am I doing? It's so hard to tell. Stuart. Ah. There's Captain Billy. I didn't bring a mirror. You know what? I could turn on my phone and see what. Let me do that. Let's see if I can see. Oh, I did. Did I cut that right there? Yeah, I sure did. That should be pretty good. Okay, now, I'm not supposed to drag it sideways. Hey, Captain Billy, you could have been here to do this. What's that right there? Not as, oh, that just came off. What was that? Now, okay. Hey, how much will it take to shave your eyebrows? Point. No, we're not going there. So now I got a trick up my sleeve. Thanks to one of our viewers, I have a trick up my sleeve. If if I can get this to work correctly, and I might not be able to. Let's see if I can do this. Bear with me a second. There we go. That's straight enough? No, it's not straight. That's still not straight. Hey, Luigi. Hey, Mario. Hey, Mario. Mario. Maybe I should try a different one. Oh, yes. Thank you for sending me that. I won't say who, but you want to talk about the plane crash in India while I'm putting on a fake mustache? Wrong room, wrong time. Hey, Luigi. You like it, huh? Oh, my gosh. I've had a mustache for close to 50 years. It'll be there when I die. Yeah, but if I give you $100, will it come off? That looks much better. The Pringles guy. Yep, that's me. Hey, Pac Northwest. Thank you. Luigi appreciates it. Yeah, I do appreciate it. No way, huh? Amo Snow to Harley Man. No way it's coming off, huh? A Raleigh Fingers mustache. Boy, I wish I could pitch like him. Hey, he was a great pitcher. Oakland A's, I think, right? Oh, boy. I know you're not a Cincinnati Reds, but you look like Mr. Red with that machine. Hey, Trey, how you doing? Let's see if this will come off. Here we go. Got some left over here. I really can't see what I'm doing, so you have to bear with me on all this because I really can't. It's really hard to see the mirror image. Should we try another one? So here's what I got. 3 of these. A pizza maker. How about, I wanted to try this one. This is like, the old 70s 70s guys. And these are hard to get off of here. I have to use my knife. Hold on. Let me get my pocket knife out. 5 years younger, huh? What is this here? Feels like a little, I don't know. I got to see what that is. So I got to take my pocket knife to open this because this glue doesn't come apart from the thing very easily, and I don't have any nails left. Because when I'm in the garden, I have to trim my nails down to nothing. I trim my nails down to nothing because otherwise I just get dirt under my nails and that drives me nuts. You can be as clean as you want, but if your nails aren't clean, you're not clean. There we go. All right, let's see if I can get this one on. Let me set my knife down so I don't cut myself. Let's try this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Now, that's not Raleigh Fingers. That's Grimsley. Was it Grimsley? Fu Manchu. Captain Billy, look at that. Grow a handlebar. Do they have they have a handlebar one? Well, what's this one called? This one's called Now You Need a Cigar. I have a picture. I don't smoke cigars, but I got one from a buddy because it was my last day of radiation. So I get radiation. I got 3 blue dots on me. If anybody has done that before, you know what 3 blue dots are. And they're still there. All my life they'll be there. But the last day of radiation, I was laying on the table and I pulled out, and I had my shirt off, and I took out my cigar, the cigar that this guy got let me borrow, I guess, from work. Of course, I never returned it. And I had the nurses there take a picture of me laying on the table. I had my port still sticking out, and I had the cigar in my mouth, and my last day of radiation treatment, and everything was cool after that. And I still have that picture, so that's kind of neat talking about a cigar. Tom Selleck. Now you look like you're lying in the mafia. Yay! Have I got a deal for you? Porn star mustache. I don't know about that. You need two things to make that work. I have one of them. Lemmy from Motorhead. I'll have to check it out and see. Burt Reynolds. Boogie Nights. Ron Jeremy. Wow, now we're really going. Oh, Captain Billy looks like Burt Reynolds, huh? Ah, Katie, how you doing? Okay, so let's take this silliness off. Yeah. Boy, I probably got enough glue on me to last a week or two. Let's get my towel. Let's clean this off one more time. Okay, Stuart. Stuart, I hope that was worth it. No eyebrows. Okay. Enough of that tomfoolery. So now, it was funny because when I walked out here, Mrs. Buzz says, "Oh, just stop one more minute. Just stop. Let me look at you." Oh, it was so funny. All right, now it was worth every penny. That's one thing I am is a good sport. That's for sure. You know what? You got in retirement, you got to have fun. You know, what is this right here? Like a scab or something, or what is that? Did I cut it? That's interesting. I can't open that. Oh, wait, no, that's in the second drawer. I don't want to knock over my picture over there. I'll have to see what that is. Remember that sunscreen. It'll grow back. Yeah, no, that's one of the reasons I did it. So time for some new tomfoolery. Yeah, you know, in retirement, you see two types of people, or at least I do. And one type is the, get off my grass kind of person who just, I'm serious. My aunt, in the town that my aunt lives, which is in Brooklyn, Ohio, she had it was in the newspaper, and I think I've told this story a long time ago. In the police blotter, you know how you get the police blotter on all these things, and the police blotter said that in the newspaper they put it in the Sun News, what's called, or News Sun or Sun News, and it was in there, and it said that the guy was sprinkling. He was sprinkling his yard, and some of the water from the sprinkler, from the wind or whatever, got onto this other guy's driveway. Water. I'm talking water. And he called the police. And I'm thinking to myself, if I ever get to that point where I'm worried about somebody's water going on my driveway, it's time to put me away. So that's one type of person. The other type is a guy like me, and probably some of you, that would do something like this, because it's all fun and games. And retirement should be fun. You should let yourself loose a little bit. Who you out to impress anymore? You don't have to impress an employer. Nope, those days are over with. Your employer might be the federal government sending you a Social Security check, and they don't really give a rear end about you anymore. You're getting your check. So, to have fun out there. Oh, you don't think it was there before the first month? It feels like a scab or something. I'm not sure, but it's all right. Craig, I am enjoying, and I probably missed a lot of your comments. I'm sorry. So just repeat them if you want, because I couldn't read comments and shave at the same time. We do shave November for prostate cancer. We all look scary bald. That'll be the next thing. Is I'll have to cut all this hair off. If you saw in my video, my garden video that I did the other day, I didn't wear my hat, and you could see my bald head. It almost looked like I had one of those. What do you call that? Rich. What do you call the? I don't want to screw it up. It almost looked like I had a white one on the top of my head. uh, well, once the ladies start flirting with you at Costco, I don't think they're going to. Once you get a certain age, they just kind of don't look at you anymore. Let's see your face now without the hat. How about if I do this? You want to see my bald head, do you? Here's what. Actually, I see I don't have much hair left at the top. You can see the sides, I still got some. Boy, we're just letting it all out today, aren't we? All one-sided. I wonder if I would probably delete this after it's not going to be saved. We might have to delete it. It's called a monkey's butt. Yep, that's probably what it is. Maybe have the bump checked out. I do go for it feels like a scab though, Lynn. But I do go, and I'm overdue, and I said this in Wednesday's live, I think it was. I seriously think all of us that when we get up into the age, go to the dermatologist. And I went twice last year. I'm overdue. I'll probably go sometime this month, maybe next month. I'll go. Definitely just get checked out. Absolutely. You look like Tom Selleck. Well, make up your mind, Captain Billy. Thank you, Peter. I'll still get the senior discount, I'm sure. At least it's not all white. Yeah, that's true. Yarmulke, that's what it is. The yarmulke. It looks like I have a white yarmulke back there. If they make them in white. I think I've always seen the black ones with the trim around it. Yeah, you should. You know, yeah, sure it'll stay on. Trust me. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, the flesh tone yarmulke. Yeah, you should go to dermatologist. Seriously. If you're not going, make sure you go. Do Buzz a favor. I want you guys to be here every week and enjoy this tomfoolery. So, I don't want you to hear about you having problems. And some of you probably already had problems. I'm sure. So, make sure you go. And it's not a big deal. I just usually just take the shirt off, and I don't have them check my legs or anything because I don't have any issues that I could see with my legs. But, I got freckles and stuff like that. So I just want them to always check on that stuff like that. I think it's worth it. And I've said that in numerous videos too, or over the course of the year. I really do think it's worth it. You look younger and healthier, really. So I should leave it off, huh? Maybe I'll do that. I didn't have to have anything burned last time. Well, that's good, Angela. Yeah, I asked them to burn off a couple things for me, especially like when, again, the wrong side. Like when you get like certain marks, there's certain things like this I think he can burn. Like these age spots, they can't be burned, but when they're elevated a little bit, after he checks them, he can. He doesn't burn them; he freezes them. My guy uses some really potent. I don't know. It's not ice, obviously. It's like it's some freeze. It's a freeze spray, and then after about 5 days, it goes away. A magnifying glass, that's good. What did I miss there? Liquid nitrogen. Thank you, Theo. Theo would know. Um, liquid nitrogen, yeah. So they bring in 2 cans, I think. They have to charge them up. It's a husband and wife team. Um, and he just seems really good. Because I even told him about something really small, and I said, "What about this?" And he goes, "Yeah, I saw that. No big deal." And then he showed me something that was identical to it on the other side, and I didn't even notice it. So he does pay attention pretty good. Cairo spray. Oh, you guys. All right, how about Mrs. Buzz picked out a number. Let's do this right now. How about we go 0 to 100 for an Amazon gift card if you haven't been here before? We do this every Saturday, and they're starting already. You just got to guess the number between 0 and 100, and Stewart and flip flops. You're getting your money back. I think that is, you know what? That is the funniest thing ever. That is the funniest thing ever. The guy who sends me $100 gets a refund. Let my screen get back. Anytime you put the white up against it, takes my camera here a minute, or my laptop a minute to adjust. Hopefully it'll adjust, because I just see a dark screen. I think that was him, right? You got it. Now you know my email. Well, you can find it on most of my videos. Send me an email. You may have sent me one before, just talking back and forth. Yeah, I think you have. But anyway, always, even if I have your email and I've corresponded with you, always send me a fresh one, because 1, I delete some of them. 2, I don't know where they're at. 3, you could have changed your email address. So always give me a fresh one. I know I've got like 4 emails, 5 email addresses now. And someone will ask me, what's the email address? And I'll say, it's this. And they'll say, no, that's not it. I'll say, okay, how about this one? No, that's not it. I'll just go down the list, 4 or 5 different ones that I have. It's stupid, but that's me. What are you going to do? But yeah, I'm glad you got it. Yeah, Captain Billy's not a winner. Captain Billy's a winner every week. Remember that. Thank you, 280 Zone. I appreciate you verifying that. Well, that's good. That is just, there's something called karma, which I really strongly believe in. I really do. Now, you could call it a gift from above. You can call it fate. You can call it however you want to describe it. There is something out there that coincidence. Okay, coincidence. But when you see someone who throws out $100 and then gets at least $25 back, I mean, come on. Out of everybody that's here, it was 119 people was here at the time, and just that quick, it was done. There's something to that. Trust me. There is something to that. Karma is real, my friends. Yeah, and I was just thinking about fate. I'm thinking Fate's Lieutenant. Yeah, and I thought of the word fate, and I thought, no, I'm not gonna use that word. Are you doing anything special for Father's Day? No, but I was. I get on Facebook, which is a closed group. I've been doing twice now. I went to the dog shelter to do training, not training, but to do the walking. So I had to do 2 shadows, and now I have to do 8 before I can walk what's called yellow dogs. I can only do green dogs. And on Sunday, there's a person that was asking for help because Father's Day, a lot of people aren't going to show up. And normally you get like 6 or 7 people. She was only going to have 4. And so I sent her a message and said I would go on Father's Day for a couple hours. But other than that, we don't have any plans. I think for us, Father's Day and Mother's Day have become non-issues. not really a big thing anymore. Yeah. It's just bothering me now. I can feel like I probably didn't get it all. Yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah. Feels like it. Definitely believe in karma. Yeah, and whatever it's called. Yeah, green dogs is just like entry level or dogs that are, how should I say this? Dogs that are adoptable, friendly, smaller, easily handled. So they're green dogs. So then if you get one that's jumpy and a little bit, bigger, then they call that a yellow dog. A godwink. Yeah, that's what it is. Started donating plasma as a side hustle. I know people that do that, but I've never tried that before. Um, and I don't know. I have to find out about that. I'm not a big fan of it, but maybe I need to do that too. But how much do they pay? I'm not even sure. Is it worth it? I heard plasma, given that, is better than blood, but I don't think I got much in me. I don't have too much. Oh, good you're volunteering. Yeah, I am. I'm having fun. Last Monday, I went and it was pouring down rain. And I had this rain jacket that I bought, and it was in a box. And I bought it real cheap at a local discount store. And I threw it in the back of the car. And I thought, yeah, maybe one day I'll use this if somebody gets stranded or something on the side of the road. And I threw that on, and it was beautiful. I mean, it was raining like crazy. Hey, how you doing, Mark? It was raining like crazy, and I ended up walking the dogs out there. So there's 3 fields. It's an old golf course. So JNP 96. It's a golf course. So you walk. You think about like the 3rd fairway or something, and you're gonna walk all the way around, and then you can hit the 2nd fairway and then back to the 1st fairway. So it's about 3 fairways you could walk. And it depends. If there's a lot of dogs, you can only just do 1 fairway. But if if you have to hustle because there's not enough people, you just do the 1. But if you got enough volunteers or not too many dogs, then you can take them out for longer, which is always good. Yeah, I am thinking about getting a dog, but I don't know. I can't donate because I was stationed in Germany during. Oh, you can't volunteer because of the mad cow disease. Oh boy. Standard is $115 per week if you do it twice a week. Wow, Jerry, that's a chunk of change. Cheryl from Georgia family dog tales. Oh, that just fits right in here with what we're talking about. Mark always horning, and Mark's a great guy. He just got home. He's a great guy. He's got 3 dogs. One of his dogs passed away a couple months ago. So I always have to, hey, if I see a dog, you might need another one. No, he didn't notice. No, Nancy, he didn't notice. The dogs love to walk, so they sure do. And people take them down to the park, and people, take them to different places. I'm not at that level yet. I need 8 more walks before I'm certified. Getting them out of the cage, learning I haven't even cleaned the cage yet. They haven't taught me that. And I told them, I said, they're like, the leader is younger than me. She's probably in her early 30s. And I said, hey, you can boss me around. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Because I don't know if they're intimidated a little bit because I'm older. Don't tell the old guy what to do. But it's not that way. I mean, you're the boss. You got to tell me what to do. Or group leader. You need to tell me. Yeah, Diva, how you doing? "46, trying to sock away all I can." Good thinking. He's keeping an eye on the tomato garden. Yeah, he comes on here once in a while. I forget the handle. He always tells me what his handle is, and I always forget what it is. I thought you were volunteering with the doggies to try them out, find the best 1 or 2 or 10. Yeah. The first one I saw, this Zelda, That was a nice dog, big German Shepherd, and it got adopted like 2 days later. The rest of them are, I think, some of them are going to be hard to adopt. There's this one. He's a Siberian Husky. He's been returned 3 times, and for different reasons. And I don't think they actually tell me the exact reason. First I heard he's an escape artist. Then I heard this last time he was chasing cats. So I don't know. I don't know what his real deal is, but he's a real nice looking dog. Smaller husky, not real big. I've had much younger bosses. Have no problem bossing around. They have no problem. Yeah. Well, this girl, she's nice. I don't know. She stays inside and cleans, and lets us do all the walking. So, and that's okay. I think each group leader is going to handle things different, and I'd like to get on a couple different shifts just to see how they do it, what their system is. All right, see you, Angela. Lots of shelter dogs are difficult to adopt. Yeah, like some of them, um, pit bulls are sometimes hard to adopt. I know city dogs where my daughter volunteers. That's all they have is pit bulls, and a lot of them get adopted, but there seem to be so many of them, and they seem harder to adopt versus like a hound, some type of hound. But that's just my opinion. I don't base that on fact. It's just what I see. So, do you ever use your tomatoes to make sauce? We have not, but we may do that this year. We'll have to see how it goes. We'll see what comes up, and then I kind of my plans. I fly by the seat of my pants when I'm planning, so you just never know. Huskies need a lot of exercise or they cause trouble. Yeah, I've heard that too. Yeah, German Shepherds. If I get a dog, I'll walk them. I have an area near me that's a mile long and a mile back, so I can get 2 miles in with a dog very easily. And I don't mind winter, summer, spring, fall. I don't mind walking the dog unless the snow's way too deep, like a fresh snow, because I don't want to walk in the street. Obviously, that's the only time I wouldn't do it. But I'm good any other time. Had a coworker who had a husky that could not keep the guy in the yard. Yeah, champion escape artist. That's what the one person said because it was an older couple that adopted him. And I don't know if they had a fenced-in yard. And most people, I think if you adopt a dog, you should have a fenced-in yard if you can. Now I don't, but and one of our dogs actually took off, and I was at work, and my wife, the second dog we had, and my wife was so worried that she lost the dog, and he came back. She called him, and he came back. Um, so that was good. But yeah, we don't have a fenced-in yard, but maybe that husky needs one. Hey, Dave, I got here late and missed the shave. Yeah, yeah, you'll have to catch the replay. Shave something else? No. Fresh salsa. Yeah, there's a lot of good recipes out there for tomatoes, and between canning them, freezing it, making salsa. I'm sure we'll come up with. It depends on what we get and when we get them, because we love eating tomatoes. We eat. I buy those ones for $4.98 at Sam's Club. And how many do you get in there? Like a dozen? They're gone. Before I go to Sam's Club the next week, they're gone. We love our tomatoes. I love walking my dog in any weather, but 16, yeah. Yeah. No, we're because there's a couple dogs that are what they call senior dogs, and that's what we were kind of looking at. There's one, he's like a sausage. He's like a boxer pit mix, and he's big and round and short-legged, but he's got the face on him that got a Captain Billy face a little bit, so you kind of want to just scoop it up, and but you couldn't even lift him. Matter of fact, they tried taking him to a senior center and they couldn't get him into the car. They couldn't pick him up. The girls couldn't pick him up to get him in the car. He's a stout, like short-legged fat dog. And but I got to walk him once, and he just like halfway through the walk he'll just lay down on his back. Really nice dog, but I just a senior dog would be great because he was 6 or 7 years old, which isn't that old, but he's not a pup. Old boyfriend would get tomatoes from his dad's field. Oh, good. Our homeowners won't insure pit bullies. Yeah, yeah, and I think they get a bad rap too. They do get a bad rap, but and it's a shame that I think 2020 everybody and their brother was getting dogs, and now they're ending up at the shelters. And matter of fact, the shelter that I volunteer at, they were picking some up from Kentucky. There was some floods in Kentucky, and I don't know about North Carolina because I know there was flooding there, but they specifically said Kentucky. And I don't remember what the floods were there, but some dogs came from there. No, I didn't say you had a dog face. No. State Farm insures pit bulls. Lasted 3 days when our prior dog lasted 3 days. Yeah, it's been 3 years for my first one, and now 3 years for after the second one. So I feel like I'm about due, but also I like the freedom of not having one. Kind of, I don't know. It's kind of strange. It's weird to how I feel about it. I always wanted one before, I guess, because I didn't have to take care of it because Mrs. Buzz always had to chain it up and feed it and everything else and clean up its poop. I really never did any of that stuff, so I got off easy. Now, if I get a dog, I know it's all pretty much their responsibility is going to fall on me because I'm home. So maybe that's why I'm too lazy. Let's see, what other mustaches do we have? We should probably do. Ooh, that one. I don't know about that one. Let's see if I can take this one apart. Let's see if I can get. I still got my knife out, right? Oh, 5-year-old Springer Spaniel. Cool. Oh, yeah, that's right, Dave. You're the State Farm guy too. My wife and I own a pet sitting business. Oh, cool. Julie Joyce, mini schnauzer. There's a lot of people that do the dog walking, like mess around with this. And I think there's an app called Rover out there. I gave it a thought and just didn't want to do that yet. I'm retired and I'm branching out a little, but I don't want to get too deep into it. The vet bills are out of this world. Yeah, I know. That's the other thing too. You get anything that's wrong with like these cats, um, you know, rarely take them to the vet unless something's really wrong. Boy, I might. Yeah, there it goes. But a dog, yeah, I would take it to the vet, and that's not cheap. That's certainly not cheap. Let's see. We'll be silly for one more minute here. How does this go? This one probably goes like this. I don't know. Now, does it go this way? Or does it go? No, it would have to go this way, right? Like this? That's a weird looking one, huh? Yeah, we'll leave that one on. We have had excellent dog sitters through Rover. Okay. Yeah. Independent contractors. We've been in the business 16 years now. Oh, that's cool. I like to foster another guide dog pup. You pay for the food and they pay for all the medical expenses. Ah, that's interesting. It goes vertical. Oh, put it this way. Oh, that's funny. How does one explain this live to a grandchild? Stuart, good luck with that. I'd hate to be in your flip flops when you discuss that one. Yeah, that was pretty good. Really? German guy? Okay, we don't want that. Oh, Mr. Mooney. Oh, God, those hurt when you take them off. Ow. Oh, now I know how you ladies feel when you get and Captain Billy, when you get the tape pull. I know the captain does that often. Huh. How about this one? This is called the Scoundrel. Let's see if I could take this one off. And then we'll get serious again. No, we won't. There's no more seriousness left today. 17-and-a-half-year-old beagle. His medical bills are high. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, that's getting up there in age. When you're 17 and a half, boy, that's a tough one. Oh, boy, I just don't have the fingernails for this. So to the person out there that got me these, I mean, when I opened the package, I was laughing. I must have laughed for about 10 minutes at the post office. I went up there yesterday. Somebody's sending me some olive oil, and I was hoping to get that. It's special. And I ended up seeing this package, and I thought, well, that's interesting. And I just laughed. I absolutely just laughed. I thought, how apropos. Now, how does this one? I think this one goes like this. This will be the last one, I promise. No, I don't. I can't tell if I'm doing it right. I'm off there. I'm probably better off going by feel. Yeah. Sort of. I think this side has to go up. Not too far. Oh, boy. All right, that's good enough for now. Oh, my gosh. Whiplash. Now you're Hercules. I don't even know who these people are. Raleigh fingers again. I got this side messed up, though. Why did the other side come out nice? Oh, well, I can't be too perfect on this. I don't have a mirror. I'll just change my face. How's that? Oh, my God. Okay. Wyatt Buzz Earp. You know what we're going to do? Did you know that a few weeks ago, we had someone named Diva that won and refused to take the $25. So we're going to go again. Starting now, 0 to 100 for a $25 gift card for those of you that have remained through all these shenanigans. Hello. Keep moving. And let's see if someone can get this one. I made this one a little bit harder. Mrs. Buzz always has the easy number. She always tells me easy ones. So those of you that are still out there putting up with these shenanigans, let's see if we can give away another one. I should put a time limit on it. Like if you don't get it in 60 seconds, it moves to next week. That's an idea. That's an idea. It moves to next week, and then the pot just keeps getting bigger. So you have to guess it in 60 seconds. Well, I do have a delay on there too, so I'll have to figure out how to do that. We'll figure something out, but that could be interesting, like the lottery or something where the pot grows. You like the 60-second limit? Yeah, because then if you haven't guessed it in 60 seconds, we move $25 to $50 next week. think that would be kind of interesting. You know, we could have a, who knows, you know, $500 pot at some point, depending on how you people guess. Because right now the limit will be up and we would move to next week. That's something to consider. Something to consider. Haven't seen it yet. Have not seen it. So this one, you know what? Maybe we'll even do that for next week. So I'll give you guys 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8. No, we'll keep going. We don't want to do a contest or change the contest rules in the middle. Never do that. That's not a good idea. Somebody's got to get it, or I'll just have to change the number to match something that somebody said. But it's written down right here. And 280 zone, I probably already missed it. That's the problem. You stopped guessing already? Yeah, that's a tough one. How about if I tell you that Mary was close? We'll just go with that. So if you're paying attention, Mary was close. Just Mike's take was close. Katie was close. I'll just say everybody was close. How's that? Hey, Ralph Jones, 92. Is that Ralph Jones? Ralph Jones, sorry. Ralph Jones. Now that's a new name, Ralph Jones. And Ralph Jones, what you want to do, and hey, 280 zone, check me out, please. Because there was a lot of numbers there, and it might take a minute. 60 seconds is a good idea. Ralph, email me. You just go look at one of my videos. There's my email. Hold on, let me get my board. Because I don't think we've ever talked before. So there's my Google phone. If you want to use text me your address, because I'll send you a gift card via your email. So you can hit me up on buzzretirementgarage@gmail.com. Okay. Thank you, 280 Zone. I appreciate that. And thanks to Diva. I forget the whole name. I totally forgot. If you're still there, Diva, thank you. Because, oh, you're in China? Oh, Ralph Jones, you're in China. Well, let's see if it'll work. Send me an email. Let's try it. Let's see if it works. I don't know. Is there any restrictions on me? I don't know if I have restrictions to send you a gift card. yeah, I can read that. Well, this has been a wild night. So we got somebody from China that won. Hey, Stuart, do you think I can send it to him? Or maybe I can send it to you and he can go to your house. No, I'm just kidding. That's Ray for Ralph. I can't see. I don't think it'll work in China. Oh, well, then I guess we're moving it to next week. If it doesn't work out, I'll let you guys know. We'll move it to next week. Oh, people had a delay. You know what? Yeah, you've used Amazon from China. Okay. Thank you, Stuart. I'll see if I. Yo, you were before Susan B. You got it in there first. Good. You know, so what I do is I put this on a where we can watch it again. And Julie Joyce, you were there too. Now, sometimes when you hit the number, if it's not bold, because we had somebody that actually left the channel because they swore up and down that they got the number, but it wasn't in bold, like it didn't take because of the delay. And that's the number that they typed, and then it didn't work for some reason. So I had one person that took off on me. Hey, sorry. But we could double check. Julie Joyce was second. Good number, Dr. Cornelius. Julie and Susan were after. Okay. Yeah, it could be a little confusing sometimes, but depending on how you look at things and how it works out, how it posts, come to America. Oh, that's funny. But we'll do a review. Like I said, I we have the post. It takes like a couple days, I think, for the. This is what I do when anytime there's a question, I can go look on the screen on my big TV screen. I'll double check it and make sure. And we're always going to do the right thing. Oh, this is bothering me. I don't think these work out too well. I wonder where that glue came from. Some horse farm somewhere. Who knows? So we got Ralph. We got a couple people saying Ralph was first, but that's okay. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. Anyway, we're at 5 minutes after the hour, and we try to, like I said, we try to limit it to an hour. I've got about 20 minutes of cleanup here. I've got water, I've got shaver, I've got cream. You're all winners. Give us all a trophy. I can do that. I can. You know what I'll do? If you send me an email, I'll send you a mustache. I have 3 of these cards, so I don't know if I'm going to use too many of them, so I'll send you a mustache. It's perforated, so you can have your very own Buzz mustache. Can you record Mrs. Buzz's reaction? Oh, I can't read and put my glasses on and read at the same time. How I look with my glasses and my hat and no mustache. Oh boy. All right, we'll see. Stuart, thank you. You started all this. I hope you liked it, and I have fun describing it. That's certainly going to be interesting. The babyface Buzz. Got to go back and watch what I missed and what drove you. It was Stuart that drove me to shave it off in the tune of $100. All I said was, I'll shave it off for 100. 5 seconds later, I think Stuart lost his mind. I see $100 donation. I'm like, oh crap! Now I actually have to shave it off. Oh, all right, Pepper. We'll see you. Hey, Steve's Retirement Corner. How you doing? Happy Father's Day. It was an interesting live tonight. Yeah, that's what I said. Keep moving. $100. Now YouTube takes a good portion of that. Unfortunately, they always got their fingers in the pie, which is too bad. But but it's the thought that counts. Is that what they say? Yeah, we'll see you guys, and yeah, happy Father's Day to all of you dads out there. $100 to shave your head. There's Dr. Cornelius. There's not much there. There's not much there. That'll be 500. 500 to shave my head, and I'll actually get Captain Billy here to do it for 500 because I'll give Captain $50 to do it. He'll probably do it for free. He'll go to Menards and get himself some angle grinders, and he'll have a good time. I just know it. All right, Jerry, we'll see you. Yeah, it was entertaining, that's for sure. Thank you, 280 Zone, for helping out. And of course, Noreen. Noreen with the number 1. She is number 1. So, Captain Billy, we're making a deal. 500. I get 500, and we shaved the head, and you get to do it. And I'll give you. I'll tell you what. I give you 25 for it, and you could bring your angle grinder or a belt sander. That might be good too. Use like a 60 grit, and we can just take it right off. Hey, Jay Johns. No, Noreen, I don't think so at all. Nancy's getting ready to move. Sold that house and getting ready to move. 60 grit. Yeah. That should be fun. That would be fun. That ain't happening though. I can tell you right now. That ain't happening. Nope, not with Captain Billy. Anyway, he scares me. Let me change. He's changed his picture there about 4 times just tonight. Now he's got that dog face, you know. That's a nice dog face, though. I like that one. Clean shaven buzz. Save all. Hey, I'll try, Bodine. I will try. Yeah, Captain Billy, he's always keeping us on our toes. All right, anyway, in all seriousness, I got to put all this stuff away. And I already ate today. We had rotisserie chicken and tater tots. And I bought 2 big things of strawberries. I shouldn't be buying them from Sam's Club. We got a farm down the street, Red Wagon Farm, and they sell fresh strawberries right out of their field, and we need to take a ride over there and get them. So we'll see you guys later. All right, signing out. I appreciate you being here, and happy Father's Day, and we will see you next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, fresh strawberries are I'm going to go in and eat some right now, as a matter of fact. They're not fresh, but oh well. Karen H., thank you. Blindfold him and let him shave your head. Oh, blindfolded. And we could spin him around 3 times. Oh, man. But I feel sorry for the cats because I don't know. Anything with fur, he'd just be grabbing and shaving. So I'm not sure. I just had a flash of picking up the nah, never mind. Yeah, that would not be good. See you, Katie, and thank you. All right, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all persuasions, we'll see you next Saturday. Take care.